there, it's Jacqueline from the Sewing Parlor, and today I'm going to go over my spring sewing plan. So if that interests you, stay tuned. So spring is somewhat in the air this week. Kind of where I live, it's been rainy all week, and then today has actually been sunny and nice. So I did take my kiddos out to the playground. And I did work up quite the thirst. All I'm drinking today right now is my big giant jug of water. Um, Also, with being 7 months pregnant, I'm always thirsty, and you always need water. So while I'm sharing my plans today, I hope you're staying hydrated as well. Get your drink or your snacks, and let's go. Just real quick before we get started, I am wearing a Me Made make. This one is McCall's 6996, and I'm doing what is that? View B, and I just did it in a fairly thin knit. But I like the color, and I just wanted to have my bow match a little bit. I'm also wearing my Stranger Things t-shirt. Can't wait for season 5. So first and foremost, for the month of March, I am going to be involved in a sew-along hosted by Inside the Hem, and she put up a poll of different style jackets that people can kind of vote on, and the winner was actually one that I was very interested in, so I was very happy that it got selected. This one is McCall's 8121, and I did manage to pick this up during a very sneaky sale at JoAnns. It was only a 2-day sale this month, and it wasn't announced by JoAnns. I actually picked up the hearing of the sale from Rochelle.Handmade.Designs, so thank God for her. Because McCall's hasn't been on sale in a minute, so I was really happy I was able to pick this up before the month of March started. And kind of going along with that is I've kind of been on a no-buy, especially with the baby coming up. We really want to hold on to our finances, but I have plenty of things to keep me busy. However, I did not have proper fabric for the moto jacket, so for an early birthday present, I was able to get some faux suede, and this is what I'll be using for the Inside the Hem sew-along. This I just picked up from JoAnns, and this one is called, Stormy Sea Scuba Faux Suede. Once I saw this color, I fell in love with it. And as far as the lining goes, I was lucky that I actually already had something in my stash that would be perfect for it. This I also picked up from JoAnns. This is a silky satin, I want to say. I don't know the proper name, but I'll probably post it up. This is a very light pink, has kind of a gray-blue for the leaves and a mauve for part of the flowers. Anyways, I thought this would be a perfect lining for the Stormy Sea Scuba Faux Suede. As far as zippers goes, I was a little conflicted. I wasn't too sure of what would match, but I did come across these kind of beigey gray color zippers, and that one is also perfect because it blends very nicely with the lining. And I needed 2 7-inch zippers for it and one 18-inch zipper. But the only gray that they had in a long was a little bit, it's slightly different. You can kind of tell. I was hoping it would just blend. Um, but I mean, it probably doesn't pick up on camera, but they are pretty different as far as gray goes. This is like that moment in Devil Wears Prada where the lady's holding up the belts and Andy's like, they're both blue. Anyways, they're both gray, but they're slightly different. Next, the JoAnns closest to me, besides the one actually in my city, is 40 minutes away, and it's kind of driving me crazy that I would have to drive all that way just to see if they have the actual matching zippers, because they don't have it differentiated online on JoAnns.com. They just have all their grays together, and they don't look any different. So I'll have to figure something out. So if you're interested in doing the sew along as well, just check out Lindsey's account. It's Inside the Hem on Instagram and YouTube. And again, we are doing she's doing the McCall's 8121 moto jacket. So I don't have many plans for the overall spring season because I'm due at the very beginning of May. So basically these plans are going to be for the month of March and then kind of the first 2 weeks of April. And then after that, I'm just in pure nesting baby mode, especially if she comes early. So I did want to do a dress that would go along with the moto jacket, something I could probably wear maybe for Easter. And this one is Simplicity's 8415, and it's View D. That is good for a Ponte knit. And I did also have this in my stash. This is a Ponte knit I got from Fabric Mart quite a while ago. I'm going to say I got this back 3 years ago. It was before we moved to North Carolina, so probably 4 years ago then. But this one is just a really nice, very thin ribbed Ponte knit, and I thought that would also pair perfectly with both the lining and, of course, the shell of the jacket. So anyways, more details on the 8415. It's kind of a dropped waist and with a flounce of a skirt. So that'll be easy, especially with the neck going over the baby bump. But I bought this pattern a long time ago, so I obviously didn't have pregnancy in mind when I wanted to sew it up. But anyways, I would probably still have to lengthen the skirt because that's pretty short on her. And I usually don't go anywhere higher than right above the knee, but we'll see how that goes. But that's my first project after the moto jacket. Kind of probably while I'm sewing the moto jacket, just so that they're done at the same time. So March is actually my birthday month. I will be 34 this year. And I wanted to do, again, a little special something to wear on my birthday, or, wear something special for this occasion. And I've had this on my Make Diamonds plan, so I figured it'd be the perfect time to do so. This is McCall 7862, and I plan on doing View C. And this one, you can tell it has a plaid or a window pane print on it, and I actually had some Plaiditude fabric in my stash, and it's kind of a beigey green, but I thought that would be a very pretty spring dress, especially something so this is my roomy dress I had on my Make 9 plans. So this will be something I could wear now and then postpartum. So the Plaiditude green that I just showed you, I did pick up at JoAnns as well. All of these fabrics have actually come from my stash. The only new thing that I purchased was the suede fabric. And again, that's just because I didn't have any proper material or proper fabric to sew up for the moto jacket so long. So my next make that I have planned, again before the baby comes, I was actually debating between two different patterns. And this one I recently showed in my Butterick haul video. So for view A, I really liked the Swiss dot that she's wearing. But I wasn't sure. I've been doing a pretty good job of not wearing straight up maternity clothes. I've been lucky with wearing clothes that are just, have the extra room. So I didn't know if this would just look way too maternity, even though it's like, okay, you're 7 months pregnant, like everything's gonna look maternity basically on you. But so I was debating between this pattern, this view A, or if I lengthen one of these views for McCall's 8202. The one I really like, I do like C, but the material that I wanted to use for either pattern is this one I picked up from Hobby Lobby a while ago. And actually, Delilah from Simply Delilah, she had made her 7969 dress out of this. And she did mention that this fabric does wrinkle very easily. So I wanted to pick out a pattern that even if it got wrinkly, it wouldn't be like a big deal. So that's why I was kind of debating between the patterns. So I can definitely lengthen view A, although I don't know if I like the ruffle around the collar. I do like how kind of neat it is on this view C. So I'm not sure if I should add a ruffle, extend this a little bit, add a ruffle, and then add the ruffles to the sleeves, kind of like how view A is, and just, not mess with the ruffle around the collar. Or I could stick with just view C and make balloon sleeves out of the sleeve. Whatever view I pick from this McCall's pattern, I will have to extend it lengthwise. And then, so again, I wasn't sure between view A of the Butterick or either view A or C from the McCall. So let me know down below which one you would vote for, which one you would make. As far as with this material. So what do you think? What should I do? Let her go know. So last of the official plans that I wanted to do is McCall 7572, and I think I would do view D, just because I don't like the crisscross that the model's wearing. That's just way too much fuss for me. But I do like view D, and I would make it out of, again, it came from JoAnns. And again, I bought it a long time ago. But this is, I'll put the name down below because I'm pretty sure they still have it online. But this is kind of a olive green with florals. It has a little bit of stretch. And what I love about this pattern in particular is, again, I can get away with it before and after baby because there's plenty of room midsection. So that'll be nice, especially for summer in this material because it's pretty thin, but it's not see-through. It's still pretty opaque, so I don't have to worry about having to wear like a spaghetti strap underneath, which is really nice in the summer, not having to put extra layers on, especially the summers here in North Carolina because they're hot. I'm very excited for spring, especially since my favorite kind of color palette falls in the spring realm. My favorite colors are muted, kind of dusty colors, so like a icy steel blue, mauves, lavenders, um, buttercream yellows, sage greens. Like I love all the spring colors. That's like my personal palette. So I highly doubt. So those are four. Let's see, the moto jacket, the dress to match with it, the light blue top, the light blue top, and then the sage green with the florals top as well. I think those will definitely keep me busy for the month of March ish, 2 weeks, beginning of April. So I did batch cut all of these patterns already, so they're ready to just be laid down on top of the fabric and ready to cut that out and sew. So that's it for my spring sewing plans for 2022. If you liked a couple of these patterns and you wanted to vote on, again, which pattern you thought would be nice for the blue fabric, I'll show it up again. Either views A and C of the Paul's or view A of the Butterick. Please let me know. Please hit like and subscribe. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you've been tagging along with me the past couple of videos, thank you so much. I appreciate it, and I honestly love answering all of your comments and talking with you all, getting to know everybody. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, and I'm just so excited to get this channel going and sharing all of my sewing adventures with you guys. This community is such a great community, and I'm so glad I finally jumped in and started my own channel, just because I'm a sewing content super fan, and I'm just so happy to be a part of it. So if you like this video, please hit like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when I upload next. Again, this is the Sewing Parlor. My name is Jacqueline, and thank you for joining me. Until I sew again. Bye-bye. That's my breath. I seriously can't breathe. Whew, I'm running out of breath again. Again, my name is Jacqueline, and this is the Sewing Parlor. Hey guys, real quick, just want to let you know I got the mic working. So I'm sorry that this video is still gonna be low audio. Next video, we're gonna get this baby working. So again, I apologize for all the videos so far that have been low audio, and here's to the next one.